Hello again. Here with Patrick McCormick.
Hello.
There it is right there. We're going to go through the installation of WebDNA. We just released a beta product for the Macintosh Intel Mac OS 10.5 edition, so we'll install that. Basically, go to the dev.webdna.us site. And there's a link. Right now the link is directly on the home page. It will soon be in products.
One other thing we should probably point out here is that if you look at the photos below, the blown glass fixtures were actually done by Donovan.
Okay. Thanks for pointing that out.
Thought I'd mention it.
Okay. So I've already downloaded this. Basically, when you click on this link, you will get a zip file here. And when you uncompress the zip file, you get a folder on your hard drive. Right now, we have the GUI installation, but we're soon working on also a shell script installation as well, that if you needed to install something remotely, that would be the way to go. But for now, we have for the beta product anyway, we have a package that you can just double click on your hard drive. There's also a README. I guess I'll open up that first. The beta product, we're working on the MySQL library, so this beta build won't have the MySQL features. And for this product as well, we thin the Apache to 32-bit. 10.5.x installs Apache 64-bit by default, so we thin that to 32-bit while we're working on the 64-bit version of WebDNA. And this line no longer is valid. We back up all important data when installing, so we have fixed that latest caveat. So I'm going to close that, and we'll just double click on the package installer. Some credits are given. That same README that we just looked at is included, and then the license agreement, and just hit install. It brings up and asks you for your super user password or authentication password. And it knows where to install everything, and it backs up any existing installations. There's some notes here that tell you what to do once everything is installed. This URL can be wherever you have it installed. If it's on a LAN, you might want to use your IP address, or if you have a live server, you can use your domain, or you can just use localhost, which is what I'm doing. I'm gonna view the installation on the same machine that I'm installing it on. When you go to this address, the default username and password is admin. And then this note tells you how to change that right away if you need to make sure that your settings need protection. What else? And just some other notes on how to get some assistance. The HTML forum, and sending a message to the talk-join at webdna.us. Both of these forums are there to help with any questions. Okay, I'm going to close the installer and go to the local host just to show you that everything got installed. Since this doesn't yet have a license number set, you can buy those at store.webdna.us. This product does allow you to try the software. The default is you do a simple math equation. 21 plus 0. Can you handle that one, Patrick?
Oh, it's 21.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks. I'm terrible at math. So we accept there, and then you see the default WebDNA admin pages. You can click on Administration, enter your default admin username and password, and then you can start setting up everything from here. I suppose we can run down a couple common installation questions.
We should probably mention one thing, and that is that if you have an existing copy already installed on a system, for any reason, although I don't know why you'd have one installed on an Intel machine, but if you do and you install over the top, this time we actually duplicate the Web Catalog Engine folder and date it. So it takes your whole Web Catalog Engine folder and backs it up and adds a date to the name, and then it installs a new Web Catalog Engine. So you can see on this system we've installed a series of them, so they each have a date on the end, and then the live one is at the top, Web Catalog Engine.
Right.
By the way, to get to this window, Donovan's just launched the terminal application, which you'll find on the root level applications inside the utilities folder. And if you're any kind of web programmer, you should probably drag that icon to your toolbar so you can quickly launch terminal. There's a lot of little things that you can do in terminal that you should get to know.
Yeah, yeah. Since the change to the Linux-based OS 10, it's really a benefit to understand permissions and ownerships and groups and that kind of thing. And the terminal is the best way to take care of that stuff. So let's see. Let's go through just quickly what gets installed here and what kind of default applications are available. So I clicked on, we'll just go down this left menu to start real quick, and I clicked on administration, which includes all, this is the main area for all the initial setup and creation of sandboxes and other ISP features. We'll click on preferences, and this is a place you'll want to go probably right away. There's some things here. You can tell WebDNA to require this statement on any page that it will parse. If it doesn't contain, if the template doesn't contain this statement, WebDNA will not parse that page. Or you can tell WebDNA to always parse every page that is mapped to WebDNA. Here's where you will enter your serial numbers once you go live, or even you can download a free developer serial number from store.webdna.us, which gets rid of that math question, but it still has some limitations on bandwidth. Before you go live, you'll want to purchase one of the paid serial numbers. There's a wide range of those to fit your needs. Also, you have the base serial number, which is this one, and if you do buy a serial number that contains domain limitations, that's where this one will go. So there's usually two serial numbers. Our granddaddy product, the Enterprise Edition, will only have one serial number because it's always unlimited domains.